Hey folks, Aburo Aboye. Pray everybody's doing well today. So, I'm gonna finish up with Obi. Hey, Obi in the Rogbo 2E5 right here. You don't see that. C5. Umila, let it be cage a little money. I did you gonna be a tipi jokuda, allow me to Ibajan, will be good bo. If I would come perpetuating with Obi on a rock ball, if I dare, he let mopel, Setibur mopel, allow me to mopel, allow me mopel, a being mopel, a rumula mopel, gonda bede mopel, gonda bede mopel. If I ward off all death, sickness, cases, controversy, ward off fights, litigation, losses, and our fights. Bring forth to us long life, good spouse, good children, longevity, prosperity, victory over adversity, peace of mind, joy, healing, and other good things of life. I share. Così che cosa fa così già, ma così termina, così dina, così bala, così Rumina, Uganda bede, accept this orbo, so we reach Orobon. Asha. Alafia. Kosi kukosi fo kosi jamba kosi temle kosi dina kosi wahala kosi swabu bura shell. Ifa, next 5 days be anyway. I share what type of video? Aiku. Ward off all confusion and all problems. Ifa. I share. Let's do it this way. Great Ifa for no apples. Apple is a sibling of apple. Apple is a sibling of apple. Apple is not joined in making it apple. Actually, boy. All right, folks, how's everybody doing? So today I wanted to talk about dedication, and it's a very interesting verse because in it, Orunmila is doing work to remove crime. Greetings. So Orunmila is doing work to remove crime and negative energy from the community, and in that, it's important as we remove this, as we do those things. I share, good to hear it, sis. So in this verse, Orunmila is trying to remove crime from the community and evil spirits and negative energy, and basically he is mistaken for something else. So the Odu is oturupon otura. Ifa says, Ita jare, oro icon, we beseech you. Irele jare, oro icon, we plead with you. These were Ifa's declarations to Orunmila when he was doing good deeds in the land of Ife, and it was misconstrued for evil. He was the viceroy for Ebo. He complied. Now, Ita jare, irele jare, let there be peace in Otu Ife. Ita jare, irele jare, let there be comfort in Otu Ife. Ita jare, irele jare, let pregnant women save their deliveries. Good morning. Itajare, Irelejare. Let barren women receive the blessing of the fruit of their womb. Itajare, Irelejare. So Ifa is saying in this verse, basically, the story goes is that Orunmila was, hey, good morning. So in this story, Orunmila, the patron saint of Ifa, is doing work in the dead of night. He's doing work with a deity or a cult called Oro. And I hope most of you all know that Oro is a situation. Oro is a group, an egbe that dispels witchcraft, it dispels negative energy, it dispels so many negative things. Puts crime to rest. And so in the dead of night is only the time that one can do these rituals, because when the oral code comes out, those people who are doing bad and wrong in the community, they're shown for who they are, and sometimes they even disappear. So Orunmila is doing work to rid the community of crime, violence, negative energy, negative things. And it's misconstrued for evil. People in the community think that he's the one who's sending evil. Now, the dedication of this comes in is that Orunmila is doing this consistently. He's doing this every night. And then after the people are accusing him of evil, Orunmila goes to get Ifa cast because he doesn't understand why he's being shunned in the community. And he goes to Ifa. Ifa gives him the oturupon otura. And he then inquires deeper, and basically Ifa says to Orunmila that as you're doing these prayers for the community in the dead of night, the only way that you will be absolved is if you speak louder, if you raise your voice. So keep that point in mind. Dedication and raising your voice. So in the dead of night, Orunmila then raises his voice as he continues to pray. And what he's praying for is all the good things in the community, for women who had been having miscarriages, for those women to have their children. He's praying that peace of mind and peace abides in the community. He's praying for all the women to have safe deliveries. He's praying for all the good things of life. So, as a result, the individuals who are accusing him incorrectly, they then go and apologize to him because now they can hear what he's praying about. So, dedication. What is that? Dedication is the ability to persevere, to stick to a cause for the duration. And as we think about all of these things, patience, perseverance, dedication, humility, all of these things kind of go hand in hand, and they are also very pertinent aspects of a concept of the person that we call Omoluabi, or also known as Eniyangedi, which is the complete human being. So let's go back to the verse and the story. In the verse and in the story, Orunmila is being dedicated. So what does this mean? Sometimes the cause at hand, it doesn't require anything special except for your tenacity and dedication. Sometimes what it requires is for a person to sit there every day and be dedicated to the process of propitiating your ancestors, propitiating the deities. Maybe that is what is required. So any of us who have a problem and we're looking at the divinities to assist us in solving the problems that we have, it might be a good idea to assert or employ the aspect of dedication, to be dedicated to the process and not give up after 3 days. After 3 days, I've just come through a very long and protracted struggle with securing my home. And in that struggle, I'll tell you, I was struggling on that, offering a bow, praying, making promises to the divinities, doing various things. And this struggle lasted probably about the depths of the struggle, the heat, the most fiery aspect of the struggle lasted at least a year. But the duration of the struggle was about 3 years. So I've been fighting and praying literally to secure my own home post-divorce, post-losing a job, and offering a bow often, praying often, sometimes really not seeing except for the most minute result. So in that, this Ifa is saying dedication. Don't give up after the first try. Orunmila is not giving up after the first try. Sometimes you have to just employ an attitude of perseverance and continue the process. So it requires dedication. Next, Ifa says that it gives advice to Orunmila to raise your voice. Raising your voice. That's an interesting concept here in this day and age, particularly in the day of betrayal, in the day of violence, in the day of so many wrong things that happen, and no one ever raises their voice to say, hey, that's wrong. The people who raise their voice are the ones who are demonized and scrutinized and eventually drummed into obscurity. So this next point is to raise your voice. In raising his voice, Orunmila was able to gain the support of the community. Gain the support of the community because now people know what he's doing. And when they know what he's doing, they can get on board. Because when it looks like something weird, it probably is something weird, but not always. So it looked like he was doing something really weird and antisocial in the community, when in actuality, his works were the things that were in the process of saving the community. So 2 things that we have to take away from this verse, in my opinion, in the face of the challenges that we're dealt with in our communities. I live in a predominantly African American community, and in this community there's gang violence. In this community there's prostitution. In this community there's drug selling. What do you do? What do we do as Ifa followers? What do we do as followers of African traditional religion to clean up our communities? The best thing to do is to employ a level of dedication in prayer every day for a particular cause, to clean our communities, to make our communities safe. And you already know that taking on that challenge, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not. It might take years. But we have to be dedicated to the long haul. And in doing that, we have to be dedicated for the long haul, and we have to be dedicated to raise our voice. Because as we raise our voices, as Orunmila raised his voice, then the community can then get on board, and the community can support you. So that's the message that I'm giving everyone this week, is to be dedicated and to also please raise your voices and attempt to gain the support of your communities so that we can elevate our communities. All right? Aboro, aboye, aboshishe. I pray that everyone has a really good week, and that you are all elevated to the level that you desire to be, elevated to the level that you need to be. I pray for your supporters, those people that you support, and those people who support you. I'm praying right now that all of those individuals are blessed, and that your life gets better as a result of hearing what Ifa had said. All right. Have a wonderful week, folks. Aboro, aboy, aboshishe. Thank you so much. Oops. I'm trying to figure out how to turn this thing off. All right. Have a good one.